mtu mmoja kijana mdogo, very looking very innocent, and coming and saying that he's the serial killer.
Yes.
So that is what it agitates and making people, is like then is telling people that that they have found it as a serial killer, which makes many Kenyans to be bitter. And that is why people try to play around with the minds of Kenyans. And those are the game plans. And that is why now the Gen Zs are questioning.
Yes. Habari ya Mhesh?
Fiti.
Unaendelea aje?
Mimi niko poa.
Leo tumeona umekuja to the memorial service of the late Bishop Alan Kiuna. Pengine unaweza sema nini about it today?
Maybe naweza sema first of all is to pass my condolences to the family.
Yes.
I know it is it came as a surprise to many Kenyans, because he was one of the most vocal religious leaders in this country, and because I've been one of the people, I used to go in his church at one point, or even when I'm in Nairobi. I think in Nairobi this is where I've gone to, because I don't go to churches most of the time, but this is at least I've gone there around like 3 times or so.
Yes.
Yeah, because most of the time I'm not found in Nairobi.
In Nairobi, yeah.
Yes, I'm always at home.
Yes.
Of course, Bishop Alan Kiuna has left behind the lovely wife, the children. Maybe a message to them.
Yeah, first of all is that God will, may God give them the strength during this difficult moment. I know they have a lot to do behind, but the Lord will guide them. So that they can hold the church and even the family at a go. And I know God has a purpose. He will hold them, He will give them the strength, and He will make them moving and conquer the challenge ahead of them, if there could be.
Okay, Mhesh, pengine tuingie tu kidogo to what is happening currently. I mean, the last time tuliachananga nao ilikuwa parliament, and tukaona your payslip ilitrend sana kule online. Na ulisema people ali mistake it to you earning 2K. Wengine wanasema Salasya anatudanganya na earn 2K yet ana invest on other things. What can you say about that?
First I can say that what we are in a government that doesn't understand, wants to play a lot of PR with the Kenyans. They don't want to go to the main issue and address the real issue. It's just like when people were talking about the Finance Act, the finance bill that we are talking on how to reduce the cost of living.
Yes.
But now, instead of going back to the budget, they want to divert the attentions of Kenyans and tell Kenyans that, yes, that members of parliament, they earn a lot of money, right? They earn a lot of money, and they are the cause of the problems of the budget of the problem in this country.
Yeah.
But now, again, to divert the conversation from the real thing, because now ask yourself, why do we have some offices that have allocated big monies, but they cannot, but now you want to discuss about the just a drop in an ocean. It's just like you can just say that you're talking of 12 million in a year, because if somebody is getting a million, maybe 12, those are 12 million. But now there is an office that has been allocated over billions of money. So you are not focusing there, but you want to focus. And then I say that when you get like a million, for example, you're also paying. People used to think that you take all the monies, go at home with it. But the higher you get paid, the higher you also get the pay.
Yes.
And you pay a lot of money as taxes.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted people to see that I pay 360,000 as a taxi, as a whatever. So and as a member of parliament, they should also understand that somebody wants to compare himself, that when he's earning 200,000, you as a member of parliament, because when they are staying here in Nairobi, maybe for example, he only doesn't, his money is own money. He doesn't pay the rent. He doesn't support people at the community. He doesn't support people at the community level, right? He doesn't. His money is his money, but the money of the MP is a working ATM, right? You are in the funerals, like in every weekend you are in the funeral, not even every day. You are there, there are rambes, okay, not even the rambes, maybe medical, and many other challenges that are there. So then I decided to post that payslip so that they can see. It's just like right now, we are talking about the people of Quarry, that people have been dumped there at the Quarry. But now you see they are coming up again instead of going to the real thing, that somebody, an individual cannot do that work, whereby many bodies are being retrieved from the dam, from that the dam, wherever it is, and then they are diverting. They are coming and say that Amin is telling people that that they have found it as a serial killer, which makes many Kenyans to be bitter. And that is why people try to play around with the minds of Kenyans. And those are the game plans. And that is why now the Gen Zs are questioning. Mtu mmoja kijana mdogo, looking very innocent, and coming and saying that, he's the serial killer. So that is what it agitates and making people, is like the government is trying, they don't want to go to the root cause of the problems. Kenyans have not yet even received the clear report. Even those from the Shakahola, what happened to them. Today again we have had this one. The evidence is not yet out. We have not sealed out the issues and whatever. But they're still talking about yes, hi. You can see.
So no, kidogo tu. So about the Quarry, you think that probably DCI should waendelee kuchunguza instead of just giving a serial killer?
Sorry?
About the Quarry saga, you think maybe DCI kuleta the serial killer, it's not enough? There's more to that.
Yeah, there's more to that. Because now you see, they have not even arrested the policeman who was there shooting people left, right. They have not even identified and bring to the book the public. But now they are very fast in trying to seal. And even you have heard about the site not being even preserved for more evidence to be given out. So that's those are questions that makes Kenyans bitter with this government.
Maybe another question. We saw the other day the president fired his CSS, and of course he'll be hiring new one. Maybe do you consider what should you consider when hiring the new cabinet secretary?
And also the IG resigning.
First of all, it means that there is a mess. And you heard that he wants to start afresh. One thing I want just to tell the president that he should, if he really serious on what he wants to do to change this country, he must first of all remove those draconian laws that he brought into the pay slips of the many young people, like the house levy. He should remove them and he should stop from talking too much. He should just be a person when people should listen, should just be seen he has done something, not over-promising people, and then there's a very little that you promise until you are unable to deliver. You get confused on the way, and that is his problem, and he must understand that. And then he must also, first of all, separate the powers from the president with the members of parliament. Then anyway you can be, for example, like you are parading the members of parliament, and at the same time you want them to do oversight over you. Those are the things that must be addressed.
And maybe as you're finishing up, the last message to Gen Z so far, unaweza waambia nini kina Gen Z?
First and foremost, I want to go, they are the Messiah of this country. The Gen Zs are the Messiah of this country. I want to thank all the bloggers of this nation and tell them that they are the Messiahs, and that is why God has raised them. It's not by accident, but these people have been raised so that they can heal this country where we are going as a country. We are going in the wrong direction, but through the Gen Zs, the influencers, and I want to appreciate the following people on who are the influencers whom God has given favor to have a very big following on social media. People like I could see Kina Shikwekwe were also on the side. People like Willie Paul, Asiad. People like Kina Ambare. We had people like Eric Omondi. We had people like Amerix. We had people like there's so many Jonas, OG. Calligraph. We have people like Bahati, Diana. We had people like there's so many. Madam Boss Agove. We had so many. I can't even call all this mwimbaji wa Costa anaitwa nani huyu?
Sanaipei Tande.
Sanaipei. Tuko na ule nani?
Otile
Brown.
Yes.
Mnikumbushe, nataka kwa mention ni walikogora. Otile Brown. Nani mwingine? Wanjiku Stephen.
Yeah.
Wote nawatambua. Wakina Mlamua nawatambua. King Kaka mzee mzima. Namtambua DJ Mo, Yashiski. Nani mwingine na sijatambua. Bien. Sauti Sol. Mweke hivi vitu hao watu lazima wajue Peter Salasya amewatambua.
Kabisa.
Sawa. Thank you for your time.
Asante.